Hello, so we are back, and today we'll start again with some warm-ups that Aisha was doing in the previous session, and we focus a little bit on the breathing and try to kind of notice how we engage with our torso. So again, find a position on your chair which is comfortable, and you can, it maybe is if it's possible for you, so you have your back not leaned against the back of a chair, so you have a little bit space for movement. If it's not really possible, but that you can maybe lean against, you can lean against the back, but maybe there's a moment when you can kind of come a bit forward. So see for yourself. So I'll move it a little bit forward as it's a bit more comfortable for me, so my feet also flat on the floor. And let's bring our hands together, and let's give it a little bit a rub. And notice when you do any kind of physical engagement that you don't lock your breathing. You know, sometimes when you focus, you might have a tendency to hold it. So see that it's easy for you to for your breath to go in and out. So it goes in, and maybe sometimes even if you drop your jaw and let the breath come out from your mouth. And bring your hands apart and give it a shake. And see if it's possible as well that your elbows slightly in front of you, so it's not that. So you'll feel the difference. And bring your hands above your head. You can smile if you want. And bring them to the middle. And if you can, lean a bit over and drop your head and shake your hands to the ground. And bring them back to the middle again. Make sure you don't hold your breathing. And lift them up again a little bit. And bring them to the middle. And bring one hand up. Maybe change the way you shake your hands. Swap your hands. So one is above, one is kind of in the middle, or could be a bit lower down. Swap your hands again. And if you can, bring one foot up and give it a little shake. And put it down if you feel it's too much of a strain. So just try to engage the whole of you. Bring your and put it down. And then swap your hands and shake other foot. And put it down. And shake the other foot. Put it down. Bring your hands to the middle. And let it run out. And bring your hands to the middle. We'll just take one breath in and out to just, if you get a little bit out of breath, so we'll bring it back to normal. So we'll take a deep breath in. Circle your hands. And out. And bring your breathe through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. And let's take your hands through your side, like big circle. And out, circle back. And another one. And just leave your hands rest. So we're gonna go over the breathing exercise, and Aisha already touched on it, so we'll go over it again. So remind you, and then we'll talk through it. And now at some point we'll just focus your attention on your torso as well. So I'll just go through it and remind you, so you can watch or you can follow. That's up to you, and then we'll just go through it a few times. So you bring your hands to your middle, and they're facing down. And with the breath in, you circle your hands. Oh, I forgot, at the beginning we should let the breath out. That's the best way, because we don't know.
A little preparation, I suppose, so we're all on the same
Yeah, so we're all on the same track.
breathing pattern.
So bring your hands to your middle, and you let the breath out. Take a breath in with the circle of your hands. And as if you're pushing fountain down, you breathe out. Breath in, circle your hands. Cup your hands above your head, breathe out. Bring your hands down. Let the butterfly escape, breathe in. Breathe out. Fingertip mitts. Fingertip mitt. Breathe in. And as you drop your hands, you just let the breath out. So we don't do it slow, it's just kind of quick one. And a little shake. And let's go over it again. And this time, I'm just gonna go through how the torso engage with it. So when you first let the breath out, take a breath in, circle with your hands, and you look down when you at the bottom of your circle. So the little curve in your spine. And then you bring hands in front of you and you look there. So let's do it again from the middle. Breathe out. Breath in. And you push the fountains, you follow it down. Drop your head. Breathe in. And you look up at your hands as they cup. So you have this nice arch. So again, watch for yourself so you don't arch too much and strain. So if it's slightly, it's kind of somewhere above in the front. So it's not behind you. So you try to kind of catch that. So it's somewhere there. And if it's really hard for you, so keep it as your convenient height. So you cup your hands, you look at your hands, and you follow it down with breath out. As you release the butterfly, there's a little reach towards it as you release it. So there's a nice movement of your spine with it. You listen and you keep just looking front, follow where the butterfly flew, and as you bring your hands above your head. Then you bring big circle down. Fingertips meet. Circle back up. Drop your hands. That's a lot. I kind of went through it, but don't worry. It's not a matter of really strictly following it. I'm just kind of give you a moment to notice. So as we do it, you just follow it, and I'll remind about all these arches and curves. So you don't worry if you can't grasp all of it at once. It's not the point, anyway. So we'll do it again, and you just follow at your own pace, and I'll just remind, here's a nice curve in your spine, and here's the arch, and here you can look at your hands. So as if, and then it'll remind you. So let's bring our hands together. Breathe out. Circle with your hands. You look at your hands. Push the fountain down. You follow down. And drop your head. Breathe in. Look at your hands as they cup together. Follow them down. Breathe out. Let the butterfly escape. Hands above your head. Breathe out. Breathe in. And let the breath out with the drop of your hands. Okay. So I want to show you, we're going to do it later on with the music, and I'll be less talking. So I want to add a little bit, a different kind of a breathing exercise. So first, again, we'll take the breath out. So both palms facing down. And I'm just going to open to one side, open my hands, and I'll make a big circle up. So one hand goes kind of through the middle, and one hand's follow with my side. And they meet at the top. And as they meet at the top, I'm coming back to the middle. Bringing down. And then I'm going to turn to my other side. Open my hands, big circle. And then I'll bring them to the middle, turn back to the middle, and bring them down. One side, come back to the middle, bring it down. Open one side, come back to the middle, bring them down. So when you turn to one side, you breathe in, come back to the middle, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's have a little rest. Because if you feel as well with this breath in and out that maybe you get a little bit dizzy, just rest. Like take your time to just rest. You can watch and then you can join at any moment. With this one, we're also gonna go reverse. So with the way we did it, so we were breathing in on the side and breathing out through the middle, pushing down through the middle. And for the reverse, we're gonna bring up through the middle, turn to the side and breathe out, pushing down, meeting at the bottom again. Bring up through the middle, open your hands, turn it to the side, breathe out, pushing it down, and bring back to the middle. Bring up, turn to the side, bring down. To the side, bring down. Okay. Can we try it with the music?
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do with the music, we're going to go over the sequence where we were releasing the butterfly once, and then we'll go and do the ones we go to turn into the side, and then we're going to reverse it. So I'll say when these things happen and just remind of certain things, but I'll try not to talk to explain everything, so you have the chance to follow it at your own pace and with your own breathing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So bring your hands to the middle, breathe out, circle breath in, out. Release the breath. Take a breath out, in and out. Turn to one side, breath in. Back to the middle, breath out. This time we're going to reverse it. So you open your hands, you breathe in. You turn and you push through your side. Out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Last one. And just let the hands rest. And just sit for a while. Yes, so that's the end of the session. So I hope that was useful. I hope you didn't ventilate it or got too dizzy. So please do sometimes, if when you remember, maybe when you wake up in the morning, even if you do it once, take a breath in and out.
There's a tendency, isn't there, to shallow breathe a bit. We don't actually breathe to our full capacity. So this really helps us to really activate. These breathing exercises really help with that.
So thank you very much, and looking forward to next session.